Okay, here we are at one of the lookouts here in Point Defiance Park, and you'll see this beautiful view of Puget Sound. And we're going to go ahead and start driving here a little bit and let you see what a beautiful park this really is. Here we go. Did you see I have trees in my car? Okay. We're driving, and don't worry, this park is very slow, and so there's not a lot of traffic, but there are a couple cars. So, and here comes a roller skater too. So I think she's exceeding the speed limit. Okay, and we're going to round the next bend. And we're going to see another spectacular view, complete with a picnic area. Oh my, the sun. We're not going to have many more days left of this. Check this out. More of the Puget Sound. And from here, this is called the Gig Harbor Viewpoint. So if you look across this way, over there is Gig Harbor. And we continue. It's actually quite a few people hanging out around here. The next viewpoint, we're going to be able to see the twin Tacoma Narrows bridges. I actually got to be a part of that project, and I have actually been on top of one of the towers of the new bridge. It was extremely exciting, and I am truly blessed to have been a part of such a wonderful project, a historic project. It's the largest bridge to be built in the United States in over 50 years. The bridge spans about 1 mile and has some of the largest octopus in the world underneath, with tentacle spans of over 8 feet. And here you can see those bridges, which I call my bridges. The bridge that's green, that's closest to you, is the old bridge, or during the time of the project we called it the existing bridge. And that concrete bridge there on the other side is the new bridge that I had the chance to work on, and I was atop the highest point of that tower. How exciting is that? My claim to adventure. California. The license plate game never ends. And we're back on the road again. There's the roller skater. I'm still pretty sure. Of course, this is a slight incline, so she's slowed down. The beautiful trees. There's times that we've been out here that we've heard the eagles and watched the eagles flying. There's lots of raccoon families around here. There's deer in here. You can go on some trails inside the forest, and they've left it fairly rustic in here. And we'll be coming up on a fort next, and this is the old Fort Nisqually. Fort Nisqually was a Hudson Bay post. It was actually originally down in the Olympia area and was subsequently moved up here. And in there you can see, here's a little raccoon. Unfortunately, they come to the cars And they think that we're going to feed them, although it's very illegal. We watched a car feeding them today. Isn't he cute? Hi, little guy.
Yeah.
John says they'll make a good hat. He never quits being a hunter, does he? Haha, my little Viking man. Okay, let's go look at the bridges again. This is another viewpoint. And there's also lots of people at this one. Here we got another giant view, and you can see the span of the Narrows bridges. The little guy, don't run out in the middle. The Tacoma Narrows is a unique channel in the Puget Sound with currents that are unlike most areas in any of the other navigable waters because of the unique way of the way the water goes around a couple of islands, and the tidal flow and the wind. And of course the mountains in our region create rain shadows and wind tunnels, which makes for some very challenging navigation areas in the waters here. And so building the bridge presented a lot of unique challenges as well. Okay, now we are on our way to Fort Nisqually. And you'll be able to see an original Hudson Bay trading fort. We're not going to be going inside today. I might save that for another time. They have a candlelight walkthrough coming up in October that I'm considering going to. Of course, that one costs money, so we'll just have to see. I think you're going to be really excited to see this fort because there's not very many places in the world where you can see one of these original wooden forts that was actually in operation at one time. You can kind of start to see it up here on the left. They call this a living history museum. They actually do reenactments. Here you can see a tower with complete with the little slots in it for protection and for shooting. Inside is original houses that were also moved here, and also cabins. They have functioning wood shops, leather shops, and other things that represent the living that was going on during the I believe it was the late 1800s when some of the first settlers came out here. Okay, and more views, and here's the tower. Pretty cool, huh? You can actually go up inside those towers and you can see the slots there where you can stick a rifle out the little slot and protect the fort. And that was along the waterfront originally down in the Olympia, Washington area. This is the off-leash dog park area, so that we can take our little fur baby pets and let them get some exercise. Aren't these tall trees amazing? Beautiful. The next stop is one of the original steam logging trains and camp that's up here on the right. This train used to be operational, and we used to take the kids out here and go on a train ride. I remember going on the train whenever I was a kid, but the train hasn't been in operation for many years now, which is really sad and unfortunate. Do I go in here? can I get a good look at the train?
No.
Was that it?
Yep.
I'm hoping... Oh, the train is not there anymore. There's some of the old camp buildings, but those are not near as exciting as seeing the steam train, which was always a fun ride. Next up is the end of the tour. We had already gone on a little bit before I actually started the video. So up here on the left is the Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium. And we love to take the kids here to see some of the animals, both land and aquatic. They have puffins and seals and penguins and snakes. They have a fun kids area where they can play, and there it is over there. And down this way we come up on the left, which is also at the entrance. There is a rose garden, and there's also all kinds of other flowers such as zinnias and dahlias. Over here to the left is a native plant garden. So these are all plants that are native to the Northwest. And down here you can see there is a nice little pond and park area. And back behind this area, I used to love to bring the kids down here to play. Behind here is the beautiful rose garden. Okay, and that concludes our tour. I hope you had a good time. And now I'm going to get back to having fun with my husband. We're going to take the long way home. Do 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 do. Take the long way home. Do 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 do.